Alright, so this video is how to create a Weebly website. Weebly is just one of the options that you have to create your free website. So to create a Weebly, you're going to go to Weebly.com. When you do, it's going to pull up a page that looks like this. You're going to click on pricing in the top left-hand corner. It's going to pull you up right here. You're going to scroll down and you're going to select the free option, not the starter. You want to click the free one. This obviously does not charge you anything at any point. You want to select that one. You want to enter your information, click sign up, and after that, it should pull you up to a page that looks similar to this. It asks you to select the theme of your actual website. You may change the theme at any time, so just because you selected one theme doesn't mean you have to stick with it. I'm just going to select this very first theme right here because why not? Alrighty, once it loads up, it will ask you to select your domain. The domain is going to be the name of your website. It really doesn't matter what you put here. So for my website, my domain is going to be ontoscience.weebly, but you can make your domain anything. I would not put your first name, or your full name, I'm sorry. I would not put your full name. I would put like the first three letters, for example. I would put your initials and then the name of your project, or the first three letters of your name and the name of your project. Don't put everything. Don't put your entire first name or anything like that, or your entire last name. Just put 3 letters and then a number, or 3 letters and then the name of your project. Something like that to help you. I'm just going to put ACP project, but hey, that's already taken, so I'm just going to put ACP project 4 because why not? It's available. Perfect. I'm going to click continue. Alright, my website has been created. There are a couple of things that you should know about Weebly. The first thing is, right now I'm on the build tab of Weebly itself, which means that I can actually edit and create the content that I want on this page. Notice there's a bunch of different options right here of what I can put on this page, and I'll talk more about them in a second. The next thing you have up here on the top is pages, which means it tells you what pages are actually on your website, and we're going to edit these in a moment because I don't want some of the ones I have. Next, they have the theme. So like I said, you can actually change your theme. So once you click theme and you click change theme right here, it pulls you back up to that page. I don't want to change my theme, so I'm just going to click close. You can change your theme at any time. You can change the color of your themes. You can change the fonts, all these different options. We don't really need the store because we're not selling anything. And then settings, these are just your advanced settings. You can also click right here to change what it actually looks like. So your website will be mobile enabled, and so clicking this link will show you what your website will look like on a phone. I'm just going to do it on a computer though, and I'm going to go back to the pages tab because we need to edit what pages I have on my website. Remember, I require 3 certain pages. They just populated the work, about, and contact one. I don't need them. I'm going to go ahead and delete them. So I just click the name, click delete. I don't want these pages. Thank you. Alright, so now I'm going to add the pages that I want. I'm going to leave the home page because that is one of the required pages for my grade. I'm going to click right here the little plus sign, which is to add a page. I'm going to click standard page. I don't really need the other pages, so I'm just going to click standard. One of the pages you have to have is called classroom notes. Please make sure that this little, where it says hide in navigation, make sure it is not checked. If you hide in the navigation, then that means your page will not show up right here. Obviously, when I look at your website, it better be there. So please please make sure that it does not say hide in navigation. Let's say for this page, I don't want this header. I don't want this picture background, so I'm going to say no header. And I'm going to click save. That's my website. I'm going to add 2 more pages. I'm sorry. Again, standard page. This one's going to be my actual presentation. I'm going to call it Facts About HIV. Because, hey, let's say my project is about HIV. I do want a picture on this one, so I'm going to leave my header alone. I'm going to click save. I'm going to make 1 more page because I want to show you guys something. So I'm just going to make a sample page. And let's say I want a short header here, and I'm going to click save. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually start editing the pages. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the name of the page that I want to edit. So let's start with home, and then I'm going to click on build. So now that I'm on the build tab, I can actually start to drag and drop elements onto my page to edit them and actually create what I want. So let's say I want to create a title first. HIV, and I need to obviously insert my information. Remember, your home page is where you just tell a little quick snippet about what the rest of your website is. So HIV is a virus that attacks human And I would just continue typing all about a little factoid about what the rest of my website is about. If I want to add an image, I can just drag and drop this on here, and then when I do, I click upload image, and I would upload the picture by clicking this from wherever on my computer I had saved it. Alrighty, I don't want that right now, so I'm just going to delete that. Okay, and let's go ahead and edit the classroom notes one. So on my classroom notes, this is where you're going to actually take a picture of your notes from your notebook and upload them. To do that, again, you're going to drag and drop the word image. You're going to click upload, upload image from computer, and let's say, for example, here are my lecture notes. And boom, now they're uploaded on there. Obviously, the classroom notes need to be notes that apply to your information. So for example, since my topic is HIV, make sure that the notes you're uploading have to do with like viruses or whatever it is. These are not my notes. These are some other notes, so, don't get crazy. The next tab, actually, let's go back to the home tab real quick. There's something I forgot to edit. See right here where it says my site? That's the name of your website. Let's go ahead and name it something appropriate. So for me, I would say facts about HIV. The name of my website. That's what I want you to identify with my website. So for example, if your website is about HPV, you'd want it to say like something about HPV, like HPV presentation or something like that. Okay. It doesn't have to say facts. I chose facts. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. My last tab that I have is facts about HIV. This is where my actual presentation is going to occur. Oh, let's go ahead and edit this. Facts. I'm gonna make this one, facts about I want to edit the picture on my header, so I'm going to click Edit Image. Right here at the bottom, I'm going to click Change Image. These are some options that are free for you to use. You may use any of them, and you do not have to cite it because they come from the website. I'm going to upload my own image, though, and I've already downloaded this image of the HIV virus, and I'm just going to save that. Hey, let's say I want to add a filter to it. Oh, look at that light in it. Perfect. Save. And if you want to save it to only this page or to a selected pages, I'm just going to say all pages because, hey, why not? Alrighty, so I've got my image on the background, and now I actually want to go ahead and start adding my content. Remember, in order for you to do your presentation, you had all of those options off of the rubric. Let's say, for example, I did a PowerPoint. So you have a couple of options for uploading a PowerPoint. Okay, let's say, for example, you just did a PowerPoint and you saved it and you just want me to be able to click on a link, open up a PowerPoint, and download it onto my own computer. So if you want me to download your PowerPoint, you could just write the word PowerPoint on your page, highlight it, click this little link button, go down to where it says File, Upload New, and here in my folder, here's my PowerPoint. I'm just going to click on my PowerPoint. It's going to tell me here's the name of your PowerPoint. I'm going to click Open a New Window, and done. Now, whenever I see your website, this word PowerPoint is a link to your actual PowerPoint itself. Okay, so that's one option for uploading things like PowerPoints. Your second option is, so if here's my PowerPoint itself, you can actually go to File, Save As. I'm going to save it onto my folder. And right here where it says Type of File, you can click PDF, click Save. And now what I've done is I've saved my PowerPoint as a PDF file. So instead of it being a PowerPoint file, it's a PDF file, okay? So what you're going to do is go back to your website. Right here on the side where it says, let's scroll down a little bit, right here where it says document, you can drag and drop this onto your website page. And I'm going to click edit. Upload a file from my computer, and see right there, that's an actual PDF file of mine. It says PDF file of my PowerPoint. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Oops. Click on it and click open. And it'll take a minute, but what it's going to do is it's going to upload that PDF right here so that instead of me having to download your PowerPoint, I can just view it on your actual website. So you've got those two options for actually uploading it. And like I said, it'll take a second. Remember, you don't actually need to do a PowerPoint though. Oh, there we go. So now the PowerPoint is right here, and when I look at your website, I can just scroll down and actually look at it. Okay. So remember, you don't have to do a PowerPoint. Let's say, for example, you just want to type straight onto your website. So I'm going to scroll up here to type straight onto your website. You're just going to drag and drop text. Oops. you're just going to drag and drop text onto your page and then edit. So blah, 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 HIV, blah, 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 whatever it is you want to say. And then, of course, if you're just typing directly on your page and you're not including PowerPoints or videos or things like that, I do need you to contain other multimedia. So if you're just typing on the website, you're typing things, for example, about your project, but then you're also inserting pictures. So if you want to drag and drop a picture on there, and let's say I want to put the picture on the side. Whoops. Come on, computer. There we go. So I wanted to put the picture on the side of it. So right here's my picture, and I would upload whatever picture I want right there. If you wanted to insert a YouTube video, so let's say, for example, I found this crash course video about viruses in the immune system, and I want to use it. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the Share tab of your YouTube video. You're going to copy this link that's right here, go back to your website. You're going to scroll down to where it says YouTube, and you can drag and drop that. Click on it, paste your YouTube link on there, click outside the box, and boom, there's the crash course video that I wanted about the immune system. That's on my web page. So if you found a YouTube video or you created one yourself, you can actually post it onto your website like that. Let's see, anything else that you see a little zigzaggy mark or a little lightning bolt, that charges you money, so you don't want any of those, obviously, but anything else on here you can insert. Alrighty, so don't forget, you don't have to do a PowerPoint, you don't have to just type on your website. I do want to see different media on your thing, okay? So don't just type, I want to see other variety. Let's say, for example, you want to upload a Word document. So for example, you have your Works Cited page that you need to upload. So here's your Works Cited. Here on my page, I'm going to again click, here's my Word document, drag and drop that. Click edit, upload, and I'm going to upload my Works Cited page. And again, it'll take a second. Let's say, for example, this one I don't want to be as large, so once it uploads, I'm going to click on it again, and I'll select a small size or something like that, so that way I don't have to download your picture, or I don't have to download your Word document. You can, of course, ask me to download it if you want me to download it. So there's my Works Cited. If you actually want me to download it, you're just going to select File. And then right here where it says click upload, you would just upload the actual Word document. So there you've got two options again for that. So now when I come to your website and I click download file, I'll actually download your Works Cited onto my computer. Alrighty, so those are just a couple of the options for what you could do. If you have any more questions, please let me know. The last thing I want to show you, so let's go to my sample page right here. On my sample page, notice on the background how it says choose a layout. So if you select choose a layout, here's some layouts for what your page can look like. Notice how the pages are set up very nicely. So they've already done the spacing and where the little divider bars go and where the pictures go and everything like that. So you can select one of these. And once it loads, it'll ask you to keep it. Let's say I keep it. If I keep it, now I can just copy what they wrote, delete it, and actually type my own stuff in there. Notice though it's a little bit prettier looking, so like I said, they've added the spacers, they've added their divider bars, and so it just looks a little neat and a little tidy compared to the one that I did by myself, and I didn't spend too much time on. So for my fact about HIV, notice how the stuff is big and it's weird and it's all over the place. So if you want to select a layout, based on how they did it, it just gives you a little bit more easy access to the way that it looks. Obviously, if you want to delete something that they put, like I don't want a header right here, you just highlight the box, click delete, and delete. When you click on a box, it actually does pull up all of these different options. Okay, so if you want any of these, it will click, or it will pull up when you click on that. Alright, the last thing I want to show you guys is how to actually download a picture. So when you actually download a picture, you're just going to right click it from Google, click Save As, and it'll save to your computer. Don't forget though, you have to cite the website you got the picture from. So here, I got it from biotexas.edu, so I'm going to actually click on it, and just like we cited all of our other websites on our Works Cited page, you have to cite this website as well, okay, because you got the picture from it. Don't forget to cite everything. Good luck!